Hello, how you doing? Justin, Farm 26 here. Well, you made it to this wonderful world of Ford fuel filters. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Side, squish it in there, and bolt it up, and go, man, I changed fuel filters on it, and I don't know, I think you give me some bad filters. Well, no, when you put that inside like that, all it does is block your fuel. It goes through that little holes on the outside. So, it's got to be up in the base, or in the top. Oh, I guess you call it a base, even though it's higher. But there you go. Throw them together and up and in. Pretty painless so far. Hardest part is getting the threaded start. Oh, our O-ring's popping out just a touch. There we go. Okay, I like to give that base just a little spin, just to make sure that O-ring is all the way in before I tighten them down. Always 7/16. Now these are another one. They don't have to be horsed on. I mean, they gotta be snug, but you can feel when that rubber's starting to pull or take. Like there it is. It's nice and butted. And there you go. Another turn. All right, on to the next. Save our O-ring. These ones are garbage. And go down below. Two more down below. I did take on that cap, there's two little holes, sometimes there's three depending on what year it's made. And just ran a drill bit through them. I didn't put it on any, no power or anything, just kind of ran it through with my hand, and they unplugged real quick. Not a big deal. Okay. Grab this little one. Man, without that sun, fingers are getting a lot cooler, a lot quicker today. About like when I was servicing that 4010, that was, oh, quite a few degrees cooler. Now I kind of struggle with these. Actually, I'm going to take you back a little bit. There, maybe you can see a little more of what I'm doing anyway. Can't bore the heck out of you guys. I mean, I know this is exciting, cutting edge stuff here. Really rivets you at the edge of your chair. No, this is kind of the boring part of the farming. The fun part doesn't really begin until harvest, I think. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind doing the rest of it, but running a combine, that I enjoy it quite a bit. This here is just kind of part of the, as with any job, work. And don't get me wrong, if I've got, like I used to be into fixing up some older Minneapolis Moulines there for a while, and that was kind of fun, but I enjoyed it. And yeah, but that's those little Minneapolis Moulines, you know, I can only use them so far. Most of them weren't 100 horse, and I'll be honest with you, 150 is kind of what I do as far as equipment to get everything done. I primarily no-till, so unless I would get a different vertical tillage tool, and yeah, that I don't know why they call it tillage or not. It really doesn't dig, but and you'll see it. I got some work coming up on him that will you'll be seeing. There's just a run through that I've got to go through, and it is a converted chisel plow, so it's not like this big fancy piece of equipment, But yeah, if I could find a 30-foot Salford, which would be the replace or what it's kind of copying, that would be great. But let me turn the fuel on real quick. Yeah, them Salfords, they are just a little out of my price range, and to be honest with you, to make it pay, I would have to get a four-wheel drive tractor. That's about 300 horse to make it worthwhile. And here we go, we can do this number, and we're getting fuel already, so we can shut this one. Yeah, this is the exciting part. The guy can cheat, and fuel's coming to that one too. The guy can cheat and take and fill these up through these petcocks with a little bottle, and I normally do that. I don't know why I don't have my bottle, but I don't. It isn't too bad to pump these neither. But anyways, back to that vertical tillage tool. So what I did is I converted a John Deere chisel plow over to some rolling coulters, and that would have been kind of a neat video if I'd have started with that on YouTube. But anyways, there's a half a day maintenance on it. First time going through the year, you just got to make sure every bolt is tight. And I'm tired of pumping that. I'm gonna go grab a can and fill them up. I'll be back. Alright, so we're back. Got my little jug here. All it is a 80-90 quart bottle. You know, they come with that nice little top on there, so makes it a lot easier to fill your filters up. Just pull your screws out, and you can just fill them up nice and slow. Actually, if you can put a little hose on them, you got like no mess. I had one with a hose on it, and I don't know whatever happened to them. But this isn't too bad. And it's pretty fuel to just try and oh, where was I going with that? Oh, it's futile to try and fill these up and get them on there. That just does not work. So you kind of deal with one mess or the other, you know what I mean? And if you do have a hose, that makes a big difference. And I do have a pan underneath catching the bit that does go by. You know, if I got to change these out in the field, I do. I just pump them up. Well, they got to be a lot fuller. I think I can hear one of them. A little more. Yeah, I can see she's about full now. Like I say, it isn't too bad. Well, maybe not. They were both full, and oh yeah, the one's bubbling. Like I say, you got a pan down there to catch it, and it isn't all bad. Give them just a little more. You'd be surprised how much that paper even soaks up. Alright, now they're showing full again. I think this time I'm going to put a thumb screw or a bleeder in. Now when you do go to tightening these bleed screws, they are going into aluminum. Just be gentle. I mean, you can tighten them up, but oh yeah, that's what we want. Keep pumping as you finish tightening them up. And you'll have full filters. Give them a little bit of a tighten. Then you can go to the fuel pump, and this front screw right here, he is your pump bleed. And the guys that have trouble changing filters, well, right here's why. They go, oh, well, we don't have to do that. We just run some ether. Well, you see that big bucket of air that just come out? Another bunch of air. More air. When you're to this point, it don't take long to get him. Matter of fact, he's already looking good. And to prove the point, I think we're gonna crack the fuel and see if he does start up. Push the button. I'm gonna bring you back. It's always neat to see a cold one start. Let's see. That should be pretty good. All right, let's try it. Not bad. We're going to let him run for about 5 minutes, and we'll get the 9600 in and let him run for 5 minutes. Now they both, well actually all four got oil put into them, so yesterday. We'll be alright. Alright, we'll see you on the 96. Boy, and here I'm going to leave you hanging. The suspense kills. Will it start? Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Got more to come. We've got the fire up here. Then we're going to move on to the TW and the 90 and the 4640. Those two shouldn't take too long. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Share me with a friend, and we'll catch you next time.